And speaking of bullying, we now want to share a story on the same subject, but with a much different ending. Ann Jansen takes us over the rainbow to Conway.
Teenagers today have so many challenges, including trying to navigate who they are while remaining true to themselves. Today we're going to introduce you to a Conway sophomore who went from not only not fitting in, but being bullied, to finding a place where she belonged, finding her home, where there's no place like it.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Lucy Strand is thriving today as she rehearses for the Red Curtain Theater's production of The Wizard of Oz. Playing the role of Dorothy Gale, who longs to be in a place where dreams come true, parallels Lucy's real life greatly.
I've never really had a place, I guess you can say.
While a talented performer and a good student, Lucy had been made fun of, ridiculed, and bullied seriously and continuously. And although she would put on a happy face, her emotional health was taking a hit.
She struggled with friendships, which is what she wanted more than anything, and that, I think, had a lot to do with it. You know, it's one thing to be involved, but to be a part of it is a little bit different.
Lucy's mom knew a change was needed. A new school and a new town led her to Red Curtain Theater.
I remember the first time Lucy auditioned for me, and I didn't cast her.
But that only made her want it more. Not only did she come back, she started getting bigger roles.
The girl's got a lead role now. It's been a year.
Director Savannah Kirkdoffer says she knew the moment Lucy auditioned that this role was made for her.
I was like, that's it. She's my Dorothy.
But beyond getting to play a role she's dreamed about since the age of 2 is the supportive community she's found.
I always tell them, when y'all are here, y'all are your support system, y'all are your friends. Like, we don't do drama, we don't do cattiness. You are here to support and love each other. There's not any competition, and it's just such a supportive community from the beginning to the end, and I want them to be able to take that and hopefully apply that in other areas of their life.
Even the executive director of the theater has been surprised at the huge impact Red Curtain has had on its young actors.
I expected to see them gain skills. I expected to see technique improve. What I had not been prepared for was like the emotional journey that these kids would go on, that kids would find a home, that they would find belonging, that they would find acceptance, that they would find love, and that they would find themselves. Every time I walk through the door, I just hear people go, "Lucy!" And I go, "It's me."
A modern-day Cheers atmosphere where not only does everybody know your name, they support and encourage each other.
She needs this in her life, and I'm so grateful, so grateful to the Red Curtain to give these kids this option and to love them and make this available, because it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful outlet for these kids to have.
Lucy's emotional well-being is better than ever, proving that home really is where the heart is, and there really is no place like home.
They have made my life and many other people's lives so much more brighter. I've had so many friends just say, "This is amazing. I don't know what I would have done without Red Curtain," and I feel the same way.
She's one of the most amazing people I've ever met. To go through all of the things she's gone through in her life, and to hold her head as high as she has, and to be where she is now. I know she has nowhere to go but up. I couldn't be more proud. It's not possible to be more proud than I am of her.
For the Natural State Update, I'm Ann Jansen.
Thank you, Anne. And yes, in full disclosure, both of my own daughters are also in that show. And yes, I teach dance classes at the Red Curtain Theater. And yes, I'm promoting the show, but I know that it's going to be an excellent production. You can see The Wizard of Oz by Red Curtain Theater at the Conway Junior High this weekend and next weekend. For more information and tickets, go to redcurtaintheater.com. That's theater with an R-E.